help has arrived.
Keeping you in the local loop. This is York County Connects. Powered by Partners Bank. With 11 locations throughout southern Maine and Seacoast, New Hampshire. Partners Bank. The bank that listens.
And it allows us to bring on some amazing people. I'm talking about the brand new Leading with Heart campaign to support the new cardiac cath lab at York Hospital. So who do we bring in today? We brought in President and CEO Dr. Patrick Taylor. Thank you for joining the show this morning.
Well, thank you for having me.
Yeah, so you guys have the new cath lab down in York. Can you tell me about the process of bringing in the state-of-the-art stuff that you have here, which you're raising money for?
So we had a cath lab. It was about 20 years old, so our team got every useful life out of it. So the process was ultimately planning how we're going to raise the funds to do it. But the actual process from a construction point of view is we ultimately turned over the old cath lab area to our construction team, who demolished it down to the bare walls. During that time, we brought in a portable cath lab, docked it into the hospital, just like a plane docks into a terminal. And then ultimately they built and brought in our latest wonderful cath lab. And then in February, the end of February, we were actually able to bring operationally live the new cath lab, which is fabulous.
Now, a little inside baseball here. The thing that sets your cath lab apart from others at hospitals is that it does something very specific that is very crucial in life-saving. Can you expand on that a little?
Yeah, absolutely. So many hospitals in Maine have cath labs, but there are only 4 cath labs, and we're at York Hospital is one of them, that if you're having a heart attack, so if one of the blood vessels in your heart is blocked, and that muscle of your heart is dying, we can not only diagnose it, so we have a team that's available 24/7 to come in, to take you to the cath lab, to find that blockage, and then open it back up.
It's something that we don't think about until we actually need it, and I'm talking with York Hospital's president and CEO, Dr. Patrick Taylor, this morning on York County Connects about their new cath lab, where it's Leading with Heart, a campaign where they're trying to raise $6.4 million, and you're 94% there. Let's talk about timing and timing of when you have a heart event and a medical event, how crucial time is.
Time is muscle. So what do I mean by that? Essentially, from the time you, the patient, start having symptoms of a heart attack to the time, the outside time that we want to open up that artery so the muscle of your heart doesn't die is 90 minutes. Certainly the sooner, the better. And in the heart, muscle doesn't regenerate itself. That'll be dead forever. And that leads to all kinds of lifetime complications if that part of your muscle of the heart dies.
Hey, while we have you here, we want to stay healthy on a regular basis. How can we maintain a healthy heart?
Certainly, you always hear about what we eat. Eating some fat is important, but making sure it's always balanced with fruits and vegetables. And
so the carnivore diet isn't always what it's cracked up to be.
No, it isn't. Yeah. Then the second most important thing for even our overall health, but certainly heart health, is a consistent exercise regimen. And exercise can mean literally getting out there at least 3 times a week and walking.
And it's something that you like to do as well.
I do.
Can you tell me about one of your favorite places in Maine?
Yeah, one of my favorite places in Maine where I really always disconnect. I've probably either walked or run the place several hundred times is the Marginal Way in Ogunquit.
Have you ever been during sunrise?
I have. I've been fortunate to watch the sunrise there multiple times. It's spectacular.
Do you have a favorite place on the trail that you love to go?
No one place. I will sometimes, I'm an early bird. So, after I'm ready to go to work, I've found myself, I'll drive all the way down to Perkins Cove and just sit there, right there at the parking lot and just watch the sunrise come up.
Wow. That sounds so peaceful.
Yep.
And you're able to do it because, you get another day of life. And that's what you're offering through this program as well. It's the new cardiac cath lab. The Leading with Heart campaign, you guys are so close. Partners donated $15,000 to the campaign, which I know really, really helps out. But someone who hears this message this morning and really wants to give back not only to their community, but even kind of a goodwill chip to their friends and family and even themselves, because you never know when you're going to need the service. There are people who woke up this morning that didn't realize they were going to need the services of the hospital, and here they are. Here's their Monday. How can people get in touch with you and make a donation?
2 days ago, we're told that the Hearst Foundation, so the Hearst Foundation, the Hearst family out of New York, very prominent family and foundation, they have just awarded us a challenge grant of $100,000, meaning that for every dollar that someone donates at this point in time, they will match it dollar for dollar.
Wow.
So up to that $100,000.
So if I'm donating $100, it becomes $200 today. $1,000 becomes $2,000. That's pretty amazing. And you can go to yorkhospital.com/lending, leading with heart. That's yorkhospital.com, leading with heart. Dr. Patrick Taylor, it's been a pleasure having you on the show this morning.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.